Hi everybody. We're going to be scientists again today. I have my measuring cups and some water and then two glasses. I have a tall glass and a short glass. I have my 1 cup measuring cup, my half cup, my 1/3 cup, and my 1/4 cup. I'm wondering today if we're going to predict again, we're going to be scientists and predict which glass is bigger. We're going to figure that out by how many cups it takes. So we're going to predict how many cups we think it's going to take to fill both of these. And if you can see, I put a black line so I know where to stop. Okay, I figured that might work better. So let's predict. We're going to start with our biggest cup first, our 1 cup measuring cup. How many do you think it's going to take to fill this little glass? And how many, so think in your head, how many cups do you think? Is it going to be 2 cups, 1 cup, maybe a cup and a half? For this one, what do you think? Is it going to be 1 cup or 2 cups? Or somewhere in the middle? Maybe 3 cups even. I'm going to predict for the short glass, it's going to take 1 cup to fill it up to this black mark. And for the tall glass, I'm going to predict 2 cups. So let's try. So I'm going to take a scoop. I'm going to take 1 cup. I'm going to fill it up. And I colored the water again today so you could see. I'm spilling some, spilling some. I just took my mark off. Ah, that water washed it right off. So I'm going to clean that up for a second and re-put the mark on. See, when you're being a scientist, you never know what's going to happen. Just got to go with it. Hopefully, it doesn't get erased on this glass. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger on this glass. Okay. So it took 1 cup to fill this one. So my prediction was right for that one. And then let's see what it takes for this tall glass. I predicted 2 cups. What did you predict? Let's see. See if our prediction comes true. Now I'm going to slowly pour, because I don't want to spill. Oh, I need a little bit more than 1 cup. So I'm just going to fill it up a little bit. Maybe 1.5 cups is what I needed for this one. So I said 2, but I only needed 1.5 and 1. So my prediction was right for this one. I should probably move these out of the way so you guys can see better. Sometimes Miss Marlene is silly like that. It only took 1 cup for this one and 1.5 cups for this. Okay, so I'm going to put this measuring cup to the side. And I'm going to pour out on this one. And now we're going to try our next, the next one to this one. It's a little bit smaller. This is our half cup. I'm going to predict it's going to take 2 of these to fill up this cup and 4 to fill up this cup. What's your prediction? My dog is chewing on my cap that fell on the floor. Okay, so 2 and 4 were our predictions. So I'm going to fill up this one first. So there's 1/2 cup. And 2 half cups. Oh, I need a little bit more. I need about half of this to fill it up to the line. So I needed 2.5 of these to fill up this cup. So my prediction was wrong. Is it dead? See, my dog chewed on my marker cap. I keep telling you guys, she's a menace. I think she's related to the big bad wolf.
Get your butt down.
Okay. Now I'm gonna do this glass. Sorry for our interruption. I predicted 4, so let's see how many it's gonna take. 1, 2. Oh, we still have more to go. 3. Well, I said 4. I don't think I'm gonna need 4. I think I'm gonna need 3.5. Yep, there's still some. So I only needed 3.5. So my predictions were wrong, but that's okay because we're being scientists and we're experimenting today. And we're using our measuring cups and figuring out how to predict. Okay, so I am going to pour my water back in and we're going to use our next cup, measuring cup. This one is our 1/3 cup. It's in the middle. It's not as big as the first one or the second one, but it's not the smallest. So it's just a little bit smaller than last. Let's predict. How many scoops do you think of this one it's going to take to fill this up? I'm going to say 4 for this one. What about this one? What do you guys think? Think about what you want to predict. I'm going to say 5 for this one. So 4 for the small one and 5 for the tall one. Or the short one, I should say. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think that prediction is going to be right. Let's see. 4. It took 4. It's a little bit to the top of my black line, but that's okay. Now I said 5 for this one. Let's see if my prediction was right. My son's watching us. 2, 3, 4. I think I'm going to be right on this prediction too. That's exciting. 5. Yep. So both my predictions were right. So I took 4 1/3 cups for this one and 5 1/3 cups for this one. So let's see. We're going to use our smallest measuring cup next, our 1/4 cup. I'm going to pour our water back in. Okay. And part of the reason I'm doing this experiment is I want to see if which glass is actually bigger. I know that or which glass holds the most fluid. I know that, or liquids. Fluid is a liquid. Liquid is a fluid. This glass I know is taller and this one is shorter, but sometimes, even though a glass might look smaller, it's actually bigger. So that was why we're doing this experiment. So now we're going to predict again with our 1/4 cup. I said 4 for the last one. I'm going to say 5 and 6. Now I'm basing that off, I'm thinking this one is just a little bit smaller, and if it took 4 for this one, I'm just going to need a little bit more. So I'm going to go up 1 to 5. And if it took 5 for this one, it's just going to need a little bit more. So I'm going to move up 6 to this one. So that's how I'm figuring out how many scoops. I'm basing it off of what happened before. So let's see. I said 5 for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So again, my prediction was pretty right. I went up to the top of my black mark. And I said 6 for this one. So let's see if my prediction's going to be right. I wonder what you predicted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh, I think I might need more than 6. There's 6. Oh, I need just a little bit more than 6. I need a half of a cup. A half means I fill it only to the middle. So I only put it to the middle on this one. Yep, I needed just a little bit more. So it took 5 for this one. That prediction was right on. And this one was 6.5. So it was a little bit off on this prediction. But there's no right or wrong in predicting. Predicting just means you're making an educated guess. That's a big word, educated guess. Can you say that? That's what most scientists do. They make educated guesses. That's what a prediction is. That means they're basing it off something. Okay, so I'm going to pour these back, and I'm going to go pour my water out. And tomorrow, I don't know that we'll be doing a water one, but we will be doing some sort of small group. Bye.